these different theories of feminism. And I consider myself an egalitarian feminist. Sometimes I say equity feminist or freedom feminist. A freedom feminist is someone who wants for women what she wants for everyone, equal dignity and respect and freedom. But there was another school of feminism, which in my writings I've called gender feminism. And a gender feminist, it's short for the sex-gender system. They believe that women and men, but women bear the burden of this sex-gender system, that every institution in the society bears the impress of patriarchy, and it all must be interrogated to uncover these hidden, power dynamics in which women are held down. And there was one sex-gender feminist, Sandra Lee Bartke, a feminist philosopher, and she defined it. She said, we're all born bisexual, and then through socialization we're transformed into male and female human beings, one destined to command, the other to obey. I remember telling that to my husband, and he said, which commands, which obeys? But never mind. We're all destined. So there are women that believe that women have been initiated into this system where we are subordinate. And they will not give it up. The fact that women are now better educated than men, that women are in so many areas doing better and living longer for sure, and yet they still want to describe themselves as a victim class. We have colleges where women are approaching 60%, 64%, and they still have a women's center because women are held back and oppressed. I don't understand that. But because of that theory about the sex-gender system and these invisible forces, they needed the smoking gun. They needed data. So they eagerly grabbed on to these methodologies where you could suddenly find a hidden epidemic of predation, a hidden epidemic. 1 in 3 women battered, 1 in 4 victims of sexual assault. Naomi Wolf, at the height of this, which I thought was the height of it, but it seems to be coming back, in her book, The Beauty Myth, she said 150,000 women are dying every year from anorexia nervosa, a disease caused not by nature but by men. Those were her words. And there aren't 150,000 women dying of it. I mean, someone misread a brochure. I think they confused people that were suffering from eating disorders with annual deaths. I don't know, but it was an out-of-control piece of propaganda. Everyone grabbed onto it, and it became part. It was repeated along with these others. It's a kind of victim catechism. And it bothers me as a college professor. I see young women, they come into a college classroom, they're idealistic, they want to improve the world, and then they have professors, and in their textbooks, they read these victim statistics. They're actually hate statistics because they do engender anger. And you take beautiful young women and turn them into bitter, suspicious creatures who don't trust men and who want to see the worst in men, and will take the worst case sociopathic male, and suddenly an Elliot Rodgers becomes emblematic for the male sex. These are the results of the propaganda. So I think maybe first was the theory, and then they looked for the facts.
Thank you, Christina.